This is the Virus right here. I love the Virus. It's a really versatile keyboard. It's got a lot of cool new sounding noises on it. You probably recognize this one. That's all that is. So there's some sounds on the record which do come straight off the keyboard, like this one. And then there's some sounds that come off the record that are not straight off of anything, and they're stuff that we made, like this one. Like those guys, this is made from, for example, running a guitar through an Electro-Harmonix Hog, through, I believe, a light distortion, and then there's some other, like, there might be some, we might have put some chorus on it in the mix. So like that is a super affected, handcrafted sound, whereas this one does come straight off a patch on a keyboard. The album, you know, just like any album, I think it's, well, any of our albums, they're kind of made of a combination of both. And then so these guys, I mean, literally this whole bank, like what I do is we'll like have a session where we'll make a bunch of sounds, and like for example this one was just, you know, we made all the sounds that ended up being the sounds from Wretches and Kings. We just played all this crazy stuff into the computer, and then we sampled those sounds, cut them up, and then that's what you get here. The main recording software I use is Pro Tools. I've been using that forever, and I actually get kind of frustrated if we ever work with a, if we're on the road and we jump into a studio for a day and we work with this an engineer who isn't quick with the like quick keys and all that stuff. It actually drives me insane because I'm pretty fast on that stuff. So watching somebody sit there and go down like scroll down menus and all that, it drives me out of my mind. This is the session for the Catalyst, to give you an idea of how many, you know, what one of our sessions looks like. We don't start from 0 on the grid. We actually start, the first demo we did obviously started here, then we did some edits and those were up here, and then we did another session that started here. Generally the reason we do that is because we'll have an idea that is a drastic change from the last, and we might want to copy paste a couple things from the old version into the new version, so we keep them all on the same screen. So this is an idea of how big one of our sessions is. This is actually maybe one of the, like a little bit on the bigger end, but I mean, I don't know how many tracks there are here. There's gotta be 60 or 70, I'd imagine. And I think about like 14 of those are drum tracks. So it's a lot of stuff going on. As far as plugins, I mean, you can kind of see, I don't go super heavy on the plugins here. It's all stuff like EQs, there's some Deverb, some Waves plugins, a bunch of like standard Digi plugins. So it's not, I don't go too crazy on that stuff. I mean, once in a while you want to get a sound that's, you know, when you're searching for a sound that's really unique, and you may see some more, you know, interesting stuff off the beaten path, but like a good chunk of this session doesn't actually have, you know, anything crazy, any crazy plugins on it. A little Echo Farm right there, line 6. A little R compressor, Waves. Got an Enigma on this guy. Mondo Mod. Pretty standard stuff. Okay, so that's my studio. Now you know everything you need to know to make a Linkin Park record. Just go get this stuff and you can make 1,000 Suns on your own. If you want to hear our version of that, 1,000 Suns comes out on September 14th here in the US. And big thanks to emusician.com, electronic musician, for taking the time. Thanks, guys.